Rising, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I am your chocolate priestess here to do a seasonal reading for you for the collective. It is going to be the Leo season coming up on the 23rd of this month, and I'm recording this on the 19th. So without further ado, let's get into it. Please keep in mind all readings on my channel are for entertainment purposes only, due to they're not set in stone because of free will. However, you can take the message and put it in your back pocket and apply it to the situation however sees fit as it unfolds before you. And then, of course, if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Now, Leos, the courageous zodiac sign. They are the fathers. They're basically the fathers of the zodiac because it is associated with the sun, and the sun gives life to every living thing in the universe. Okay. Also, the start of the Leo season is on the 23rd of July, and of course, this spread or just the this particular reading is going to focus on fostering the pride and the showy energy of the fixed summer sign, while also helping to eliminate the shame that often lurks beneath the lion's golden glow. All right. So without further ado, let's go ahead and figure out what would be the overall energy of Leo season. What could be looking out for in Leo season? What energies could we be looking out for in Leo season? My son is a Leo as well. So, not the sun sign, but my actual child. He's a Leo. And ironically, my Chiron is in Leo as well. So you go figure. Okay. All right. So the card that came out for Leo season is Sword. Make the change. And this is very well... Hold on, y'all. Here we go. This is very well appropriated during this time because we are... in a transformative peak of this year. July, specifically this past Monday, has been very transformative in its own special way with each individual upon this physical realm. We had the new moon in Cancer. We had the nodal axis going from Taurus to Scorpio to Aries and Libra, okay? And then, of course, we also had, what else? I know that day was the anniversary of my maternal grandfather's passing, so I just took time to wind down on that and reflect. And there's just so much activity that was happening during that day. So don't fret, because I will do a separate reading for that particular purpose with each individual sign. Okay, just my treat to you all since I missed basically 2 weeks of energy report. So I'll just return the favor to you all, and I appreciate you all for your understanding. Now back to the reading. So yes, this card is very significant in my eyes. Not only the individual is looking at herself in the mirror, so it's giving self-reflection, and she has the sword. I always relate that back to the suites or the suits in regular tarot, where the swords are associated with the air signs, Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini, as well as the sword suit deals with the intellect, the mental state of mind. So it's like mentally she's preparing herself to cut the cord with her hair, and embracing the change that comes forward as well as this magic number 7 at the top. And we are in the 7th month as I'm recording this. We are in the universal year of 7 as well. So 7 deals with spirituality. It deals with spirituality, and it deals with the higher consciousness, of course, because I related to the crown chakra as well. So with that being said, I'm already loving the energy already. So the number 7, and well, excuse me, the card, it also states there's a big life change you've been thinking of making for a while. This is a sign that you need to trust your instincts and take the leap. Whether you are thinking about cutting your hair or finding a job better suited for you, woo woo for me. That is definitely talking to me. Do the thing and do it with confidence. And Leos are all about confidence. They exude confidence. So this is the time to channel your inner lioness energy. Take pride and joy that you would like to do and change in your life. That way it could help build your confidence and your self-esteem, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we do have the Tower card, and it says unplug and relax for a spell. And that is very prominent as well when you're going through change and growth with the number 3. 3 deals with positivity, optimistic growth, team collaboration. While you are undergoing change, it is important to unplug from especially social media. That way you could be able to critically think and reflect on what you would like to move forward with and what you would like to change. And whatever you like to change or get rid of, it is a great time to do so. You can let it go during the full moon, but also it's a great time to do it when the last quarter moon happens, because the last quarter moon, it deals with cleansing, detoxifying, so you can prepare for the new lunar cycle. Okay, so yes, with that being said, if you want to make change, mentally reflect on what you want to change. Therefore, alongside doing that, unplug, relax, and take time for yourself and really, really dig deep and reevaluate what you want to do in this next cycle that we are encountering right now. Okay. Following suit with that, we're going to clarify with this big old deck that I have that is combined with 2 decks. And the first question I want to clarify on this, associated with this card, is how can we be invited to make our presence known during this Leo season? We have detached. So, of course, that just further clarifies this Tower card, detach. And this is a healing card from the healing cards. What is it? What is that called? The Psychic Tarot for the Heart. That's where that is coming from. Okay. Detach. So detaching. So number 11 is associated with the well, this is a major arcana card. So 11, that's associated with the Justice card in regular tarot. So detach. Make peace of what no longer serves you as you are making this change. That's what I'm getting. Make peace on what is no longer serving you at this moment. Reflect, accept, decide, clarity, responsibility, and fairness. Sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or a situation so you can step back and reevaluate. Reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play in this? Harmony or disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain clarity and help you better understand what might need to be done to improve it. This is true even if the relationship is already a good one. It's important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, beliefs have led you to your current situation, whether it's pleasant or difficult. Do we steer the course of our lives? We do steer the course of our lives, although often without conscious intent. By assessing your situation and accepting responsibility for it, you are able to free yourself from the need to blame other person or destiny. There's no guilt associated with this card, only clarity and empowerment. All right. All right, let's figure out what else is going to come out for us. How can we nurture our self-confidence and style this month or during this season? How can we nurture our self-confidence and style this season? We have the ace, or we have strengthening bonds, okay, for starters. Strengthening bonds. How can we nurture ourselves by how can we nurture our self-confidence and style this season? Strengthening bonds. Ironically, it was talking about relationships with this previous card. Ironically, okay. So with these strengthening bonds, of course, collaboration plays into a factor with that. Also, with this number 1 at the top, is giving beginnings, leadership, courage, willpower, independence, victory, pride, and aggressiveness in your own aggressiveness in a polite manner. Okay. All right. And of course, the red symbolizing the passion, the romance, the enthusiasm, the boldness. And with this I also associate red with the base chakra, the root chakra as well. So, and that makes a little sense as well. When you're strengthening bonds, it starts at the foundation. All right. Because in order for the relationship or a bond to continue building, it has to be established. If it's built on a faulty ground, it is bound to make a tower moment. All right. So as you can see, you see these trees. Okay. Maybe strengthening bonds with your ancestry, making peace with that as well, if that is in your journey. As well as I see the person walking into the light, look like she is holding a child as well. No, that's a flower. Okay, so she's smelling the flower, so she is embracing what she is enduring on her path. She is strengthening the bond in this particular picture with nature, obviously. Also, let's see what else is going on here. Strengthening bonds. So this is like the Ace of Pentacles in regular tarot, and it deals with stability, reality, groundedness, and health. So the potential exits now to bring greater stability to your relationship. Be realistic about what you can expect from others and what you can offer in return. Be consistent and clear with your actions and demand the same by taking down to earth approach. Your expectation of other people are more likely to be met, and relationships will be strengthened. Scattered emotional energy will not serve you. Be sure to ground yourself. Steady and calm energy will translate into secure and strong bonds. To ground yourself, of course, take a walk in nature and connect with the energy of the trees and Mother Earth herself. Enjoy her greater health by exercising and eating well. A healthy body will help you feel confident about yourself and your abilities. This self-assured energy will enable you to improve current relationships and attract new ones as well. If I'm not mistaken, we are going to, if it hasn't already, we'll be encountering Venus in retrograde this season. So Venus retrograde, it will be happening on the 22nd. So literally in 2 days from now. Did I say I was recording this on the 19th? Y'all, I'm recording this on the 20th. I'm sorry. I'm looking at two different things. But Venus, and since it's talking about relationships, Venus is the planet that deals with relationships, okay? Associated with Libra and Taurus, obviously. Ironically, you know, the nodal axis, one of the nodes is a Libra, which deals with relationships. So this feels like a relationship reading already. It could be either a platonic relationship, a romantic relationship, a business relationship, a relationship between you and your higher self, or a relationship between you and the divine source itself. So it can go either way. You just choose however sees fit. But since it's already talking about relationships within a couple of cards already, I just want to let y'all know that the Venus, planet Venus does go in retrograde in July 22nd, 2023, and it stations direct on September 3rd, which is my father's birthday, of this year. All right. So keep that in mind as well. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. I'll probably do a separate video or another reading with Venus retrograde. Let me know. I may just do it anyway, just to give y'all 1-2 punch on that. Next card to clarify would be where would we focus our heart this month? Where would we focus our heart this season? This Leo season, where will we focus, there we go, our hearts this season in Leo? Come on now, I'm getting tongue tied and everything. Oh, we got the throat chakra card coming swinging. Okay, so that throat chakra deals with self-expression, living your authentic truth. Use your own creative, special way to relay the message that you want to get out when it comes to this particular situation that you're in. 5 deals with changes. Okay, so the number 5 deals with changes, good or bad, and of course that reflects right back to this original card, make the change. So with the throat chakra, again, it deals with self-expression, living your authentic truth, speaking up, no longer suffering in silence. What else also encounters with the throat chakra? Let's see. Communication in all forms. Truthfulness. Setting boundaries. So communication in all forms. Written, verbal, visual, kinesthetic. However you process information, because the throat chakra does associate itself with Virgo and Gemini. And Virgo and Gemini's planet ruler is dealing with Mercury, with Mercury dealing with all planets in all forms. Speaking of Mercury, let's figure out when Mercury retrograde is happening. Because Venus retrograde is happening during Leo season, and is happening within Leo and Virgo season. So let's figure out when the next Mercury retrograde. Let's figure it out. Let's see. It in 2023, Mercury will be in apparent retrograde motion with the following ranges of dates. Let's see. The next one will be August 23rd to September 14th. So, August 23rd. Is that still in Leo season? That's in the cusp. Well, that's the start of Virgo season. So, it's like in the cuspy realm of Leo Virgo. But, yeah. Okay. But just be on the lookout with that. All right. That is how we can, focus our heart within this month. Truly speaking from our heart in the loving manner. All right. So that's how we can encounter that. Because at the bottom it says patience. And be patient with yourself while relaying the information to whomever you are experiencing this change with. All right. Next is what is shining down on us right now, or what could be shining down on us during Leo season. Don't forget the Lionsgate portal happens on August 8th. Let's see, what is this? Lead. What is shining down on us? The lead card wanted to come out. Which is the Emperor card in regular tarot. So, lead. Follow your heart. Follow of course, order your steps. Follow the path that has been created for you. So you can be able to live your best life on this physical realm. Okay. The matters of the heart. The energy of this card can both help and hinder. Examine the role that you play in your relationships. Do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationship, or do you follow the other person? If you lead, you are forcing your will on the other person. If you follow, are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give and take, lead and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy, and this is true for our relationship. This card reminds you to guide, not dominate. It focuses on intellectual rather than emotional side of relationship. How is the relationship serving those involved? If a relationship is being healthy and strong, everyone's needs must be met. There has to be sufficient structure in order that so that each person knows the boundaries. Each person must take the relationship a priority and put in effort to make it strong, and financially decision made in about relationship must be based on sound reasoning rather than pure ego. If you're looking for a romantic relationship, you're actively searching, or you hoping someone will simply show up in your life, this is a card of action, of being proactive, not reactive. Take the lead, network, make yourself available. Why is this turning into a relationship reading? And I don't do... The only time I do relationship reading is if I'm examining a relationship. Okay? But I did say in my annual predictions or my annual report that relationship was going to get tested on in an all-time high this year due to the number 7 holds the Libra placement. Okay, so man, my gosh. And last card to clarify, how do we transform the shame into pride? How do we transform the shame into pride? Refusing to see. Interesting, with the 2 of Swords. Refusing to see. 2 of Swords. Not self-sacrifice yourself, basically. That's what I'm getting. Don't sacrifice yourself over someone's personal gain. That's what I'm getting. Assess, decide, honesty. be honest with yourself. Be honest with the person that you're with, or be honest on how you want to go about things, not only with yourself or within the other person or within the relationship, and the list goes forward. Because it speaks about how important it is to see relationships as they are rather than how you like them to be. This is not always an easy or comfortable thing to do. However, in order to make correct decisions in a relationship, you must be clear about it. Are you maintaining the status quo, even though the current situation may not meet your needs? Are you at an emotional impasse in a matter of a heart? At this time, you may be withdrawn emotionally from a relationship, or need to make a decision regarding the relationship. This does not serve your best interest. You must open your eyes and your heart to the truth. By honestly assessing the situation, you'll know just what you need to do. Knowing the truth will make your decision easier and lead you to more fulfilling relationships. Okay, so not only don't be in your head about it, but also seek clarity on when it comes to making your decision, and then of course follow suit with that. Now, far as the lessons that we'll learn in Leo season, since we want to talk about relationships and all that good jazz, which, you know, there's a lot of people going through, including myself. I'm not even gonna lie. Humor. So I choose humor to focus on the lighter side of life. That's one of the lessons that we can learn. At the top, we have loneliness. I know that I'm never alone. And then at the bottom, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Hence, we have the humor card in green representing heart, loneliness in the blue giving the throat chakra, and grief tapping into your emotions and feelings with the sacral region. Lastly, to wrap this mother trucker up, what is the vibe for this Leo season? What is the vibe? What vibe how can we maintain our higher vibration? Ooh, clear your karma. Damn. Excuse my French. Ironically, look at the card. Scale. And I am the light in the world is at the bottom. All right, clear your karma. Let's read about that. My God, today. Let's clear karma. Clear your karma. Clear your karma. All right, so clear your karma is our karma is made up of stories we carry in our energy field that contribute to our reality. There's a good chance that some of these are limiting and untrue. Often these karmic blockages are negative ideas about ourselves that we project into our relationships or our connections with others, then think others have about us. When this card is drawn, the universe is releasing you from the past experiences and encouraging you to release them from your field. It may help to have open and honest conversation with who you feel as a form of a negative opinion about you. By taking time to communicate with them about this issue, you'll give yourself the opportunity to let go of the old story and create a better new one. Don't hold back from doing this, or it will allow you to open up your energy to more light, abundance, and support. When you face challenging stories head on, you can release them from your energy forever and have more centered worldview that allows you to navigate your future with clarity, free of limitations of the past. And of course, the vibe of the day with this card, I clear my mind and my karma. And on that note, that concludes the reading for you all. Feel free to chime down in the comment section on what you think about this reading for the Leo season. And of course, always remember to love thyself, know thyself, soothe thyself, so you can heal thyself. And I'll see you guys in the next one.